Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for watching. Today's video is going to be a holiday inspired makeup look. I figured I'd bring you guys a nice smoky eye, a really glimmering highlighter, and a bright red lip. So if you're interested in seeing how I got this look, then please keep watching. Okay, so I zoomed you guys in today. You're gonna be all up in my goodies. I feel like it's gonna be like a lot easier to see what I'm doing instead of being so far back. So let me know if you guys like this, comment down below, or like this video. So I'm going to be trying a different primer today. I just got this in the mail. I bought a mini one because the big one is so expensive and I don't like to invest until I really know that I like it. So this is the Farsali Rose Gold Elixir. Everybody on YouTube rants and raves about this, so I was like, why not? Let me give it a try. It also has 24 karat gold infused in it and it's a beauty oil. So let's see how I like it. Oh wow, there really is gold in there. Can you see that? It's so pretty, I almost don't even want to use it, but let's see how this goes. So I'm just using a brush to just pat this into the skin. It feels really nice. Like it feels so nice and it looks really good. Hit those eyelids with it too, why not? Why not? So now that our skin is all primed, we're going to be priming the eyelids. This is the MAC Cosmetics Painterly Paint Pot. Got to make sure we're priming those lids so that, you know, if we're going to get our holiday on, our candy cane on, that our eyeshadow isn't moving, it's not budging, it's not smearing, it's going to stay in place, girl. It's going to stay in place. So this is like one of the most important steps in my beauty routine, at least. So today for eyes, we're going to be using the Jaclyn Hill palette. I absolutely love this palette. This palette is my go-to. It's my Reach palette. It's been everywhere with me for the last year. If you follow me on Snapchat or Instagram, you see that I travel for work a lot. I mean, this palette has been like through a million airports, like probably thrown around in my luggage. So it looks a little insane. I really tried to clean it before I started filming this video because I knew I was going to use it. And you can see that I smeared it all over the place and it just wasn't working out for you, girl. So please excuse the craziness, but you can really tell that I do love this palette. It's really bad. So the first shade I'm going to be using is this one right here. So we're going to be applying this shade right into the crease and blending upwards. This is going to be a great transition color and great for blending out some darker colors in between. Next shade we're going to be going in with is this deep purple right here. And this is going directly into the crease and we're going to be blending up just a smidge. Then just going back in with the same brush that I used originally for the first shade, which is the Morphe M441. I'm going to be going back in and just blending this all together. I want to really just make sure that there's no lines in between the two colors that I just laid down. And I'm not adding any more product. I'm just moving the product that is already on the lid. Going back into Jaclyn's palette, I'm going to be applying this shade right here for the lid. So I'm just going to be spritzing my brush with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, just so I have a little bit more control over the shadow. So I'm just going to be applying this to the lid, and I'm going to be stopping right in the center of my eye because I want to leave my outer corner still empty because I'm going to put a different shadow there. Picking up the black shade in her palette, I'm going to be deepening up the outer corner of our eyes. So going in, I'm just patting this black down. I find that patting with black instead of going in and blending it out, it just applies a little bit easier and it gives you a little bit more control because this is such a dark color. I don't want this to run down and I don't want to ruin the look by adding too much or too little. So next I'm going to be picking up this shade right here. So I'm just going to be applying this right above where I laid that black down. Black is very hard to perfect. It takes a little bit of time just to really gain control over a really pigmented black eyeshadow. Jaclyn's black is like amazing. It works so well. It blends out so easily, but not every black eyeshadow is like that. But with this one, it's really easy to blend out. And I just want to make sure that there's no harsh lines where I laid that color down because you don't want to see like black and then transition color like really light brown. You want to make sure everything just fades really beautifully. So I'm just going really lightly and I'm just going right on top of that black. I'm even bringing it a little bit further into the center of my eye. So the next thing we're going to be doing is highlighting underneath our brow bone. I will say the only thing I was really disappointed with Jaclyn Hill's palette was there was no matte cream shade for highlighting underneath the brow bone. But every other eyeshadow was amazing, so don't get me wrong. We're just going to be hopping into another palette, another Hot Mess Express palette. This is the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. This is actually a contouring palette, but I really like this shade right here, if you couldn't tell. So I'm going to be using this to highlight underneath my brow bone. Okay, so I just went ahead and applied some lashes. I used the Ardell Glamour lashes, and then I also coated them with some mascara, and I used the Too Faced Born This Way Better Than Sex mascara. Moving forward to foundation, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl True Blend Matte Made Foundation in the shade L80. I'm also going to be applying this with a Morphe M439 buffer brush. Next, we're going to be concealing. Today I'm using the Tarte Cosmetics Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Fair Neutral, and we're going to be concealing underneath our eyes, down the bridge of our nose, and a little bit of our forehead. I'm then just going to be setting everything I just concealed with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. So I just went ahead and filled in my brows. Today I used the CoverGirl Ultra Fine Brow Pencil in the shade Soft Blonde. So we're going to go ahead and set the rest of our face. Today I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Powder in the shade Porcelain. Next thing I'm going to be doing is contouring the face. Today I'm using the Balm Cosmetics Bronzer in Take Home the Bronze in the shade Oliver. Next, we're going to be adding a little bit of flush to the face. So we're going to be blushing it up. Today I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me blush in the shade Deep Wine. This blush is super pigmented, so literally, here's what I do. That's it. Next, I'm going to be highlighting. Today I'm using the Nikkie Tutorials Ofra Cosmetics highlighter in the shade Glazed Donut. Oh, this is so pretty. It's so pretty. Oh, woof, woof. Oh, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and finish off the eyes. The first shade we're going to be taking is this shade right here. I don't know if this is going to show up on my footage, but in my viewfinder right now, it looks like I have milk on my upper lip from this highlighter. Like, I wish I had a cookie right about now. I could be Santa Claus. Ho, ho, ho. So I'm going to be taking this shade. I'm just going to be lining underneath my lower lash line. I'm really going to be blending that out. You don't want to keep it too close to the lash line, but you don't want to bring it down too far. Next, we're going to be picking up this black shade right here. I'm using a really small Morphe brush. This is the M432 brush. And I'm just taking that black shadow and I'm going to be lining directly underneath my lash line and slowly bringing it down to give it that faded effect. Again, with the black, I'm just tapping and I'm bringing it down gently. I kind of feel like highlighting my inner corner today, so going back in with that highlighter, I'm just going to be placing a little bit of this on my inner tear duct of my eye. So before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and set my entire face. Today I'm using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I absolutely love this. It's like an aerosol can, and I'm like so about it. It's so different and so cool, and it feels good on your face. So I'm going to go ahead and just coat my bottom lashes. Today I'm using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara. For lip liner, I'm going to be using the NYX Cosmetics lip liner in Slide On, Glide On, Stay On in the shade Brick House. For lip today, we're going to be going in with the CoverGirl lipstick shade and Seduce Scarlet. final result for this look. If you guys enjoyed this video, then please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. And from mine to yours, I hope you guys have an amazing holiday season with family and friends. And until next time, I will see you guys soon.